What's going on, guys? It's your boy Don here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you so much, guys, for the support on the previous videos, man. I hope that the videos that we've put up on the channel have been helping you, supporting you, empowering you, and encouraging you, and more so teaching you how to get better at FIFA, specifically in other areas like defending, attacking, different formations and tactics and things like that. So I thought I'd fine-tune some of these tutorials in regards to more specifically defensive tutorials just for now, and I will obviously spread out to other areas in terms of how we play in FIFA. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to cut passing lanes, or how more so how to specifically intercept the ball effectively and win the ball without obviously the ball bouncing around, or at least trying your best for the ball not to bounce around, because we know how FIFA is, you know, these rebounds and things like that. So the best way to intercept the ball when you don't have the ball. So if you are excited for this video, if you are hyped for this video, don't forget to drop a like on this video, subscribe, and put the bell on so you know exactly when these tutorials do go live. And if you want to come hang out with me on Twitch, where we will be doing my rewards, if you want to see my rewards live on Twitch, if you want to chill with me, talk to me, then obviously the link to my Twitch channel is down below in the description. Don't forget to click it. Come out, enjoying the time that I have with my community, and I love to speak to you and see you guys as well, man. So appreciate all the support on my previous video in terms of how to score more goals, or how to score more effectively. I hope that video has served you well, and without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so how to cut passing lanes, or how to intercept the ball. I think I mentioned, I've titled this video in terms of how to cut passing lanes, because basically that is what how FIFA have named this defensive tactic, or you know, how to intercept the ball. These for me, I would like to say how to intercept the ball effectively, but how to cut passing lanes, whichever way you want to put it, how to win the ball effectively. All right, now cutting passing lanes, and I'm going to show you visual examples of what cutting passing lanes are. But what I'm going to show you is, I'm going to just basically go right down to the beginning of how to defend or how to cut passing lanes effectively. Now I've not seen this around on YouTube specifically, but I will highly recommend this, and I've mentioned this on stream, that you have to utilize the skill games. All right, so cutting passing lanes as simply as this, right? To make it very, very basic, it is pretty much piggy in the middle. Now in this video, I'm going to show you what the first thing you need to do in terms of cut passing lanes, and I've put it on the screen so you guys can see. First thing is, you got to jockey. If you really want to give yourself the best possible chance of winning the ball back, you got to jockey. All right, jockey and hold the sprint button. So that's basically, you kind of, it's like speed jockey, or when you're jockeying quite fast, you can jockey quite slowly by just holding the button to jockey, which for me, I think some people it's LT, or I think for me it's LB, but holding the jockey button. But if you want to sprint and hold jockey, as you want to jockey quite fast, then hold the sprint button down and the jockey, and then you can obviously win the ball back. When you are not holding a jockey, the ball is just going to fly past you and you're not going to intercept it. I've seen a lot of people rushing towards the player and trying to intercept the ball, and they're just going to get torn apart. The best thing you need to do is, first thing you need to do is you need to jockey. Pig in the middle, get yourself between the player who has the ball and the player he or she wants to pass the ball to. Piggy in the middle. You're the one in the middle. They're trying to pass the ball to someone else. Get in that middle and try and intercept the pass. All right. So I'll show you examples of what I mean by intercepting pass. And there is a very, very good skill game which can help you teach how to win the ball back by playing piggy in the middle, basically. And there's a nice little grid that this game lays out for you in terms of, you know, you can't get too close to the player. You can't get too far away, but there's a certain area, and I'm showing you right now, there's a certain area which you have to stay in to try and intercept the ball. Jockey and hold the sprint button, and you can jockey effectively. When you don't hold the jockey button, the ball will just fly past you. You got to time your tackles as well. Timing your tackles is so important as well, because someone who is very, very good at attacking, they can hold the ball very, very well. Not everyone is just going to ping pong pass the ball around you, and then you can try and jockey and try and intercept the pass. But someone might hold the ball very, very well to bait you to come and press them, and they'll move the ball around you. You've got to time your tackles and wait for an opportunity to press the ball. If they're facing, or they're going to dribble one way, they might want to bait you to go one way to try and get the ball, and they'll switch back the other way and go around you. You've got to basically time your tackles, and these skill games is so very important in regards to timing your tackles effectively. It's a no risk training practice. All right, so if you don't do it very, very well, you can just go back and do it again. All right. So just like when you go into an online game, you're trying to do this effectively, on a Div Rivals game, it doesn't work for you, bang, you scores a goal and you get fed up with the game, and then suddenly you're not playing FIFA no more. Go into the skill games, make these mistakes in these skill games, all right? Learn from your mistakes. Huge, this term is not mine, but it's popularly used, which is called win or learn. When you win, that's great, but when you lose, you learn. So I call it win or learn. So if you make a mistake in these training or these skill games, that's fine, because you're learning. You'll learn from your mistakes, and then you go back again and do it again. That's why I recommended doing these skill games over and over and over and over again. Build up the muscle memory, make those mistakes, learn from your mistakes, improve and get better and better and better and better. All right. The last thing, obviously, is to press the ball, obviously, which is stands to reason. You want to get the ball back, so you have to press, but press the right way. Press when you know when you're going to win the ball, or when your opponent takes a heavy touch and you can win the ball back. All right. Press the ball effectively, and you've timed it very, very well. Don't just press the ball right away. Unless it's 3-0, you're 3-0 down, not much time left, and you need to get the ball back. Then fine, do the emergency defending and try and press every time, right? But you don't have to. If the game is tied, or if the game's just started, or even when you're losing, try your best to try and time the tackles and press when the opportunity presents itself. Skill game. Right. There's another one where it's 2-on-1, so you're controlling 2 defenders, and the person with the ball is trying to score. That is a great example in terms of player switching. One thing you have to learn as well, and I should have made this number 4, is how to player switch. All right, using the right stick, you can push the right stick up, down, left or right, depending on where you want your indicator to go to. So if you're controlling the player in the middle and you want to switch the ball to a player at the top of the screen, you switch up. Or if sometimes it's not working, I still don't think that this patch has improved the player switching. It's improved it, but it's not absolutely perfect. So sometimes when you play a switch, it might not go to the person closest to the ball. So what I do, I just push the player switch button, and I switch the player close to the ball. Or sometimes I want to manually play a switch using the right stick. So you got to use your discretion. And again, I would use this skill game to practice player switching, all right? Because sometimes then there'll be another one, more advanced defending, where it's 2-on-2. So go into the skill games. What I would suggest you to do is to do this route. I'm just going to basically say this as if someone has come across this video and you're watching it and you're playing FIFA for the first time. If there is an area of football which you're struggling with, go into that skill game. So go into the defensive skill games, utilize the skill games, build up the muscle memory, all right? Then go into an offline game. All right, once you're happy with the training and you feel like, okay, I'm quite competent in terms of defending, I want to put this in a real match environment. Don't be so quick to go into an online game. Go into an offline game if you want to go into squad battles, for example. All right, or you can go into whatever. You don't have to go into Ultimate Team. Just play offline. Play against the AI, against a low. Give yourself a bit of a challenge as well. Don't go into amateur. Okay, I would not say that. Unless you just want to build up the confidence and build up the skill. And then fine, if you want to go into amateur, fine, but then obviously build it up, semi-pro, build that up as you go along, all right? Really challenge yourself if you play against the AI, okay? If you want to go amateur, but just make sure you want to build up the difficulty and send it, if you want to, at Ultimate or Legendary, whichever one you want to do, all right? Once you're quite happy with that, then I would say go into online seasons. Okay, you don't have to go into Ultimate Team, go into online seasons. Again, it is quite competitive. I've taken a few L's, I've got loads of dubs, but I've taken a few L's in online seasons, and then try and utilize that. If you're someone who likes to play an Ultimate Team, and you care about your record, then go into online seasons and try and practice that, all right? Because you get a nice mix of people who are quite, average at FIFA, but you get some exceptionally good players as well. So you get a nice little mix. If you're quite happy with online seasons, then move on to Div Rivals. If you want to, move over to Div Rivals, or you can play, or go into Mystery Ball, you know, try and do something like that. If you're in a low division in Div Rivals, then you've got a choice between playing Mystery Ball or just playing an offline, just a one-off online singles game. I think something like that. But play Mystery Ball, whatever, King of the Hill, whatever it is. And if you want to play Div Rivals, if you're in a low division, then fair enough, go ahead and do that. But what I'm trying to get at is you want to build up the confidence, build up getting used to defending as well, because a lot of people try and learn how to defend and they go straight into a FUT Champions game. Don't do that. Don't do that just yet, okay? No one in their right mind, if you're not very good at defending, I would not say go ahead and do this, then jump straight into a FUT Champions game. Build it up, build up the practice, all right? Because what I'm trying to do is trying to preserve or lower the risk of people leaving the game because they've just done okay on one thing and then moved over to FUT Champions. Try and build it up as you go along, all right? So that's just some advice I'm giving you guys. It's entirely up to you what route you want to go down, but that's just me. That's what I would recommend because I've done it myself, okay? So yeah, so that's basically it when it comes to cut passing lanes. I hope this video has served you well. Sorry if I've waffled on a little bit because I just want to try and cover all the areas in terms of defending as well. There are other defending techniques, but a lot of people like to slide tackle as well. Some people like to pot the bus, but obviously for me, this video is specifically about how to cut passing lanes and how to intercept the ball effectively. So if you have enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hope this video served you well. If you got any advice, if you got any questions, let me know down in the comments down below. Smash a like on this video, subscribe if it's the first time here. I'm going to bringing you some more tutorials on this channel, and obviously if you want to come chill with me, I do live stream on Twitch. The link to my Twitch is down below. So until next time, I'll see you at the next upload. Peace.